Hey everybody. Today I'm a little late. First of all, how late I am. Ooh, about 15 minutes. That's not bad. I just came back from downtown Atlanta. So y'all know if you live in Atlanta, you know how the traffic is. So I'm gonna make a carrot wreath today. This is my last Easter wreath I'm gonna make for this season. I got my wire cutters here. I got my scissors. I got my clip if I need it. I got my zip ties if I need it. I am so tired, but I promise I was gonna come live today. I'm so tired I can just crawl up in my bed. And I'm trying to get my time on Bigo too. So I need to go 2 hours a day. I'm gonna try to get them 30 in this month. So come on, let's get started here. I'm gonna try to get 2 hours in. It may not be on this session, but I gotta get 2 hours in some kind of way on Bigo today. So y'all bear with me. Let me put you down here so you can see me. And I just might make another wreath with you. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I was supposed to make the heart awareness wreath, but I couldn't find my ribbons. I've been looking all over for my ribbons. So let me plug my phones up before I even get started here. I mean, I look high and low for the ribbons, and I had them for a minute, and I hid them from myself. They're really, really small. So I remember putting them somewhere, but I don't forgot where I put them little ribbons. They about this wide, and I put them up somewhere because I was scared I was gonna lose them, and I done hid them from my own self. And this is gonna be a problem, this thing sticking to my shirt. So let's go ahead, and I already put a zip tie on it. Let's see, can I bring it down here? It's a beautiful day today too. Gorgeous outside. Okay, let's bring it up a little bit. Okay, this carrot, I got it from Dollar Tree, and it is 19 inches in length and 7 inches in width. So let's make this cute little carrot. And I got these. I don't know whether they're gonna look right on it, but I just got these just in case I needed to drop a couple of that on there. I hope everybody's doing great today. And we're gonna go 5 inches. We're gonna go 5 inches on this. Make sure. And we're gonna do this with, wait, let me, cause we're not gonna need a whole 12-inch. That way we can save some Chanel stems. Some of it is different shades of orange, but that's okay. I may need help. I unrolled my whole length of my mesh. So some of it may want to slide down. So let's see, can we help hold it with that? And we just gonna go cross. And this time we're gonna take our Chanel stem, we're gonna point them under and twist. And while we're doing that, we're gonna tuck. And do another 5-inch. And I'm using a 10-inch wide. And of course, for the top, I'm gonna put this green on them for the leaves or whatever. But I am doing this in a 10-inch. I could have used this side, but I had this size available. Let me see. I think I put my airplane mode on there. Just have more to spread out with the 10-inch. I'm gonna turn my wood burner on, so in case I need to get rid of some stray ends. Just take you a little longer about it being a whole big 10-inch to find the ends. tell you what, I am going to go ahead and get these out of my way because they're a little too long to tuck. So I'm going to just go on and nip it in the bud before we get too far. I'm not gonna be doing all that yanking. This one work a little bit better than this one. I can't stand this thing. Look like I could have cut them in thirds. These are some thick Chanel stems. I'm trying everything to make it easier for me. I'm sorry, y'all. Got to move this phone out the way. Sorry about that. Got on the wrong shirt today. I wish I would have left it on the roll now. I got this form from Dollar Tree, form or frame. Some people call them a form, some F-O-R-M, some people call them a frame. Now I call them both, form, frame. Whichever I feel like talking about that day or saying that day, that's what I call it. If it get too hot right here, I may have to let this garage down. Because I can feel it and start burning my leg. For this type of wreath, it'll be best to use the 5.5 inches. But this was work. I just had this on hand, so that's why I'm using this. But a 5.5 will be your best bet. I had this in stock already, so that's why I'm using the 10-inch. I didn't have none in the green, so that's why I bought the right one. I done ran through them already. careful. That wire stick you just like it did me just now. I had some alcohol out here. I must have took it inside. But I told you, you got to keep you some waterproof band-aids out here. I saw blood coming out, but I don't see it now, but I still can feel it. I don't want anything to get on my wreath, so keep you some band-aids on hand up in here. I can feel it, so I just put it where I feel it at. If you was watching my live yesterday, I was messing with mesh. A little piece of mesh got stuck on it. If you watched my video yesterday, my live yesterday, you can see I had a time trying to disconnect the mesh from the tool. I made a meshing tool patriotic wreath, and it was giving me a hard time, which I knew I was gonna run into it, but I just want to experience making both of them together since they don't get along. But I made it. It's a beautiful wreath. I didn't get a chance to put it on my website last night, but I will tonight. See, when I cut it, they have that wire sticking out of that Chanel stem. I just try to take it easy when I twist it like this. Thank y'all for joining. Thank you, Mr. W, Peggy, Quay, 8668, Up Creek, Rodo. Thank you everyone for joining. That's the ones I can see. Don't scroll like Facebook. Thank you, Facebook followers, for following me also. If you're not following me already, go ahead and follow, like, and share. Subscribe. Ooh, I did it again, y'all. Okay, I gotta do better than this with these wires. If you're not following me already, go ahead and follow, like, and share. Subscribe to my website. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Everything is BK3 Wreath and Things. Especially subscribe to my website. That way you will know when I'm giving a discount or giveaway. I usually do a giveaway about 3-4 times a year. Usually give a spring, fall, Christmas. At least about 3 times a year. And the same with the discounts. This one is extra short. I got up at, it was like 4 o'clock this morning when I got up. I couldn't sleep. I went to bed extra early. And I went to my husband's appointment with him. When I got up, he said, you know, we don't have to be there until 10. So I tried to go back to sleep. I laid there for like 30 more minutes. And I just got up, made me some coffee, and watched a little TV, washed some kitchen towels. But I know I'm going to sleep good tonight. I got to. But see, my husband be going to bed later than me. He was up yesterday proofreading. He wrote a book. So he was up proofreading his book the editor had sent to him. But we both, sometimes we be walking around the house at night like we jet lagging. We don't go nowhere. We don't work. We both retired. So we don't have to go anywhere. We can go to bed anytime we get ready, but I went to bed extra early last night. And I called 12 o'clock early. For me, 12 o'clock is early. We called 3 o'clock late. So we enjoying our retiring years. I wasn't ready for retirement, but my husband retired from the military. I said, I'm going to retire too. I'm not going to be going to work and you at home. So I retired right along with him. I don't like working for nobody, no way. So I had to get up on that. I don't know how these stay-at-home, these moms be letting these stay-at-home dads. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but it just wouldn't be my preference. I'd rather stay home with my kids and let him go to work. Ain't a thing wrong with it. Now, don't get me wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Gotta leave your kids with somebody you can trust these days, too. I never did believe in them daycares. Nope, nope, sure didn't. Thank y'all so much for joining. A lot of y'all joining today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. Ooh, look at all the flowers and the hearts. Thank you, Jeanin. Thank you. That's a lot of flowers and hearts. Thank you, Pitzel, for the hearts. Thank you, everyone. I will follow you, Pitzel, after the live. I will follow you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Go ahead and follow me on my Facebook page, VK3 Wreath and Things. The same as the platform you're on now. Same thing, same name. Just a different place. So y'all, I'm trying to go until the end of the month. I'm trying to go 2 hours a day so I can get my 30 hours in. I'm trying. So now you know it would have been best to leave it on. I unrolled it all, so it would have been best to leave it on the roll and roll out as needed. I had flashbacks from that mesh in tool from yesterday. I had a flashback, so I unrolled it all. Tomorrow I will put my YouTube link and my Facebook link on there for you, so you won't have to worry about trying to go and find it. I would just put the link there. Beautiful day compared to the days we've been having. I think Sunday is supposed to rain again. I make custom wreaths, signs, whatever you want. Spring, summer, sign, I make some. And I can make you a matching wreath with your sign for your door. Whatever color you want. VK3 Wreath and Things can do it. And when I retired, I didn't have this in mind. Imagine if I didn't have this to do. It would be plenty boring for me around the house. So I just picked this up after, I think it was God that brought this to me. I wasn't thinking about this. I love decorating my home. I always get compliments on my home, but this is something, it just started out of nowhere. I know where it started from. I made a wreath for my own door. after I made that wreath for my door. And I said, I can do this. I can make me a website and put my wreaths on my website. And I bought my website and everything, had it for almost a year before I did anything with it. So I designed my own website with my son. He helped me start it off, but I did everything else because he was in college. So he helped me out a little bit because he was into computer science. So he helped me out a little bit starting it off, because they want to charge you an arm and a leg to design your website, and they probably won't do as good as you do. I did all my private policy and all of that stuff myself. Sometimes you just have to get yourself out there and do what you need to do. If you mess up, start over. Don't give up. You know, you have to pay your host, but at least you don't have to pay a designer. And if you're in the McDonough, Georgia area, come on out and to our Geranium Festival, McDonough, Georgia, on May 20th. It'd be huge. So come on out. They have all kinds of homemade goods, food. Everything have to be homemade for this festival. You can't bring store-bought stuff out there. You have to make everything. Now, it just fell in my category right there. But I am planning to put something else on my website. It's taking me a minute because I want something that sells, that's not too big, so I won't have to go out and rent storage before I make money off of it. So I'm just trying to see what's the niche is. I've been trying to see for 2 years. You know, I'm not looking that hard though. But I gotta get there because I'm the only one working on my website. Thank you for joining Up Creek, Peggy, Low Key. I like that. Tina, or Tina. Thank you. I'll follow you back when I get off. Thank you, 8411. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Go ahead and follow, like, and share if you're not following me already. Thank you, Tons. Thank you. What's it, man? MHGNCH. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. If I didn't call your name, that's because I'm trying to work. I strolled one time and then I start calling out names. If I didn't call your name, I get to you. But if I didn't, I appreciate you just as much. Thank you for joining. And for the ones of you just joining, I am making a carrot. A carrot. It may not look so much like a carrot right now, but it's gonna get there. It's gonna get there. And for this project, the best thing to use is this size. If you're just joining, I just had this 10-inch width in stock. So I'm just trying to use up what I have. And I'm just trying to make it work. I cut my Chanel stems in thirds. I started off cutting them in halves, the 12-inch in half, but I saw that still was too long. So I cut them in thirds. So I'm using thirds. I see I have maybe one left over in a half, and I'll just cut that in half. And I'm having a garage sale on the 15 and 16, I think. And I am going to put my wreaths out there. I just thought about that. I just thought about that a few days ago. I'm going to set my little tent up right outside my house, along with my garage sale stuff. This one just seems out of place. Every time I fluff it out, it still looks like it's just out of place. But we gonna fix that. I was supposed to cut this in half. Oh, no worries. Now y'all hear the birds singing. Every tree, well, I don't know about the one way over there on the far right, but I have 3 trees with bird nests in it. I pruned my trees, but I didn't touch the bird nest. I left it. Because that is the right place for it to be, in a tree. They had the nerve to come in my front door. I had a basket with flowers in it. And somebody came to my house that was running for some type of office. And he told me when I answered the door, he said, a bird just flew out of your basket. And so after he left, I had already noticed it though, but I didn't mess with it. But it was getting that kind of out of hand, because every time somebody opened the door, a bird would fly out. So we transferred the bird's nest, and you know them bird nests be strong too. We transferred the bird nest in a tree. That didn't help. Next day I came and I looked. The little bird was on the ground, all dried up. So I try to catch them before they even hatch. No, it wasn't a bird. It was the egg had fell on the ground. He hadn't even hatched yet. The egg had fell on the ground and dried up. And I said, Mama, why didn't the mama just look around? Well, maybe somebody came to the nest and that wasn't their babies, because I don't think the mama would have destroyed unless the nest wasn't tight enough and fell out of the tree, because they do make some strong nests. And come to think of it, that's probably what happened. Because we had a hard time pulling it out of the my basket, because they make them so strong. So that's probably what happened. It wasn't strong enough. We had loosened it up where it had gotten weak, and it fell out the tree. Because Georgia wind get real high. So the wind probably blew it out the tree. And that's what happened, I bet. Because they make some strong houses for their babies. Every house I done moved to had a bird nest. When I was in Illinois, they had one, oh my God, I was in Illinois, they had one on the back porch. When I was in Kansas, they had one on my back porch. And that's when I first made the mistake and knocked the bird nest down. And my house was right. I felt so bad. That's why I don't mess with them now, unless they right there on my front porch trying to make a nest. And I won't knock them down. I just transfer them. But now, if they make a nest there, I got to figure out how I'm going to transfer them now, because I don't want to hurt the little birds. I want them to survive. But I don't want a snake or something. You know, snakes be looking at little birds and stuff, and eggs and stuff like that. I don't want no snake at my door because of the birds. So, but we got to figure a plan out if they ever come back. Because I'm going to put my basket out again for the fall. So I got to have a plan. So we pruned the tree, and we pruned the tree around the nest, so the nest wouldn't even be disturbed. I like the idea they be having their little nests and stuff in a tree, one of your trees in your yard. That is so nature. So you see, if you had only the 6-inch, you wouldn't have to spread out so much. It'll be easier for you. If I was using a 6-inch, I'd probably be finished by now. And if I didn't have on this shirt, I would probably be finished. I didn't cut it in thirds, I forgot, so I'm just keep on keeping on. gotta call my nail tech so I can get in there on Friday. What time it is? They close at 7 o'clock, so. I'm tired of looking at yellow and white now. Can we go one more time? Thank y'all for joining. Let me scroll up. Thank you for joining, Richard, Natasha, Yami. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Anybody want to join my live after I get off and chat, get to know you? Especially my return people, the names that look familiar to me, that I see every day I go on or whenever I go on, because here lately I haven't been going live every day. But I'm gonna try to make that 30 this month. That's a lot of requirements. That's like having a job. I told y'all I don't like to work. For nobody. I do not like to work for nobody. I like to work for myself. Oh man, I thought I brought my water out here. I really thought I did, unless I set it somewhere else. I think I'm gonna be on here an hour, then I'm gonna come back. How long I've been on here now? Can anybody tell me how long I've been on here? Probably been almost an hour. This carrot looks almost good to eat. Anybody can tell me how long I've been on here? You are still live. I'm here again. You came back, Pistol? Can you tell me how long I've been on here? It's 5:02. I can't tell. Let me see. Can I press that? Okay. Ooh, an hour and 4 minutes. So I done did my time. So when I come back, I won't have to be that long. So y'all, I'm gonna try. I am gonna try so hard. If I don't get on here, if I don't have nothing to do, I would just talk to you guys. We get to know each other. But when I'm out here, I maybe sit down in my living room. You can have a Q&A or something. The ones that been rocking with me, my supporters. She said, you still here? You went strolling looking for other things and came back, huh? Invite fans to watch your live broadcast and get you some bean income. Yes, I am still here. If I'm making a full wreath and stuff, it normally take me a good hour and a half, almost 2 hours. I'm gonna do the whole wreath with you. And this is a really short one here. It's nothing but putting poofs on this. But it's requiring more time because it's a big 10-inch. Requiring more time to unfold it. I'm making progress though. I'm making progress. Now this is the whole purpose of going 5-inch, because this down here is about 5 inches in 5 inches in length. could have came out just a little bit more. Let's see, can we slide it? Yeah, I'm going about 1 inch over so it can have a little slack in it, just a little, not much. So I'm going 6 inches. That way it'll give me a little room to spread it out. Not much, it's about 1 inch more, and that'll be enough. I am not gonna put more carrots on it. 1 carrot is enough. Just put that little green leaf thing up at the top and that'll be enough. some strong wire. I took it a loose, y'all, because that 11-inch didn't look right to me. It didn't look right. So I had to bring it down a notch. That 11-inch didn't look right. It should be smaller because it's narrow down at the end. So I had to bring it down. It was looking too big. Knock my signs down. I gotta go find my water. I had a big old nice fresh cup of ice water. Because I knew it was going to be hot out here. And I got sidetracked. I had to get sidetracked forget it. be right back, y'all. I got to finish these few little ones. I gotta go find my water. Trying to do this without using a clip. We one more do it, y'all. We one more do it. Let's see. that is. That looks funny, scaring me. That don't look like a Chanel stem. It's not. I don't know where that came from. Did it? I don't know where that came from, to be honest. I'm just keep looking at it. I think it was tied up. Well, we'll figure that out, because that looks strange. I don't know where that could have came from. Unless it was balled up in this mesh on the floor. But I still don't recognize it. How long have I been on here? 1 hour. I'm gonna make an hour and 30 minutes, and I'll be back for the next 30 minutes to put the leaves on it. Okay, I think I can do this. All I got to do is come out here for a couple hours for the rest of the month, and I will meet my quota, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna get rid of this right here. Right here. I need a break anyway. Now we are going to use, let's use a zip tie for this. Well, I have some smaller ones somewhere. Put the little herbs up somewhere. I knew I wasn't going to be able to find them. I just knew it. Where did I put them? I knew I wasn't going to be able to find them. Yellow. Can't find them. Did I put them in here? I had them earlier. I knew. I had them in a little pack. I thought I put them inside another pack. But that always happens. So we're gonna just tie this down. These big old commercial zip ties and commercial Chanel stems, they be hard to cut. So we're gonna come back and we're gonna put our green up top. Y'all come back and join me. I need a break, it's hot. I think I'm gonna let this garage down because it's hot up in here now. It's almost time to start doing the fan out here. I had my heater going in the winter time. But now it's time for the fans. So this is the top part, you guys. This is my top of my carrot. I'm gonna do these and whew, I will be back, y'all. See, got on all this hair too, making it hot. Making it hot with all this hair. Hey, nice seeing y'all again. I haven't seen y'all about an hour and a half. About an hour and a half. And I'm gonna go and I'll be back to finish the top part of this carrot. Fluff it out. And put the little green on it. And I think that's all I'm gonna do to this carrot. That's it. That's all you find on a stick in the store, right? Sometimes you don't even see a green on it. Now I can buy green on it sometimes. In the garden. Well, this is a garden carrot. This be one the time I'm gonna put the green on it. This is what you find in the garden with the little green on it. By the time they put it in the store, they better took the little green off. So, I will see you guys in about, I'm going to take about a 15-minute break, and I will be back. What time it is? Let's see. It's 5:32. I will be back at 5:50. By 5:50, I'll be back, y'all. See ya.